Welcome to ENED 683, the Teaching of Writing. I'm Dr. Shana Hartman, and I was your first professor to guide you through last semester's core course, ENGL 501, Introduction to English Studies. I'm excited to work with you one-on-one this semester for one of my favorite classes. This course is designed to provide you with an overview of the history of the most notable theories and practices for teaching writing in various contexts and help you think through what writing is and how we learn and teach writing in various settings. This is a required course for all MA English students. We've always offered this course at both the undergraduate and graduate level, and students find it is one of the most valuable courses they take during their program, no matter what career path they take. I hope you will find the same results as well. This video is intended to, 1, orient you to the Blackboard course and Google Plus community, and 2, provide a brief overview of how we will approach the course via the readings, assignments, etc. First, let's begin with Blackboard. When you log into Blackboard, your landing or home page will be the course overview page, which is what you see here on the screen. This provides you with some initial orienting information regarding the course, myself as the instructor, and steps to take before the course begins. One of the most important first steps is to complete the enrollment verification, or EVA. You should have completed all the next step items at this point, but if there's anything you have not done, please complete them now. After the first week or so of the course, I will change the landing or the home page from the course overview page to the weekly materials. That is where you will find an overview and module-based instructions to work through each week's readings and assignments. You will find the orientation of this class organization of this class highly resembles that of ENGL 501. Hopefully that will help provide some continuity for you. Following the left navigation menu after the course content, course overview page, you will see Meet Your Instructor and Support Services page. These pages will further help you get oriented to the course and the support that is available to you from me as the instructor, as well as from the university. Next, you will find syllabus information broken into sections. I encourage you to find a system for frequently reviewing various items on the syllabus. If you prefer having the syllabus in one document for printing or to save on your computer, you can find a PDF version on this course overview page under syllabus. In a moment, I will return to the grading policy and go over the major assignments in the course. The next grouping of information is under the subheading Course Content. Here's where you will frequently click throughout the semester to navigate among each week's instructions, activities, and assignments. You'll want to familiarize yourself first with the course schedule. You may use this link, or you may download a copy of the PDF once on the link, or find the same schedule on the full version of the syllabus. As always, this is an initial schedule of due dates and pace for the course. Changes may and will likely be made in order to best meet the needs of the class. While I solicit frequent feedback on the course, if you ever have an issue with the schedule or a due date, please email me ASAP. The weekly material link will take you to a page that will look very familiar. Soon this page will become filled with weekly content folders organized by the dates of the week. I have not made available any folders when making this orientation video, but you now know and see on this page at least week one's folder. While every effort is made to ensure that each week's content is easily accessible, please email or post on our Google Plus community immediately if you have any trouble downloading a file, understanding instructions, accessing a link, etc. The assignments page will also be populated with all material necessary to fully understand each major assignment, including access to rubrics and the submission link. This class will utilize the Turnitin feature again on Blackboard. Under My Stuff, you'll find things that might be particularly useful to you as an individual student. The grade book, a link to tools available on Blackboard, links to library pages, email access, etc. If you ever want something like a particular tool made available to you, please don't hesitate to ask. Blackboard has far more tools than we are using, for example, a blog space, so you might find something useful. Now I'm going to continue with the second part of the video by reviewing the major assignments. Please note that more details about each will be provided under the assignments page and in the weekly content folders. On the assignment page under grading policy, you will first notice a list of major assignments and their percentage weight for overall grade. While the Blackboard Grade Center will maintain your average and list of all your current grades, I encourage you to please use this list to help you keep up with grades as well. First, we will structure a lot of our interaction for the course on Google+. If you have been sent a request to join our ENED 683 Google Plus community, so you should have access and should join. If you're not able to join this community, please let me know so we can figure that out. The weekly reading and writing participation will be evidenced by your activity on Google Plus through postings that we will call weekly musings. Once you read the description of this assignment section of the syllabus, you will notice that we will not always be reading the same material, therefore posting a response to the reading won't be very effective. Instead, for this work, you are asked to share on our Google Plus community a synopsis of what you're thinking now. Your goal is to make connections between the previous week's work, discussions, concepts to the coming week's reading, and your own experiences as a reader, writer, and thinker. Please note that this post is more than just a response to the reading for the week, but rather a chance for you to unpack your thinking about course content and your own experiences. Periodically, I will call for these weekly musings to have a direct teaching slant or take other non-traditional forms of writing. In other words, I'll prompt you to share a part of a potential lesson or even a quick audio or video demo, no caption required, in which you practice teaching some concepts, some of the concepts being discussed. You're also expected to respond to at least 2 others' posts as well. Due dates can be found on the semester schedule, as well as the weekly material folders. Discussion of the daybook requirement can be found in other section of this week's material, as well as in one of our readings. The inquiry project is an exciting moment for you to get your feet wet in developing a research question or questions that are important to you in your fields of interest. Develop a plan for and try collecting primary data like observation, survey, etc. And to try presenting what you have discovered in 2 forms. An audio-video presentation, which will be submitted in our Google Plus community, and we'll invite the class to respond and discuss. And a multimodal write-up, which will ask you to engage in different modalities of composition, including, but in addition to, black words on a white page. We'll talk thoroughly about ideas of multimodality. More to come about this. The writing assignment design will engage in the difficult yet rewarding process of designing effective writing assignments. Practice assigning writing, which may be done in your own classroom for those teaching or to appear in a class or other appropriate participant for those not in the classroom. It'll ask you to work through assessing and responding to others' writing, and finally, reflecting on the experience, noting revisions that might be needed. As a teacher with going on 16 years of experience, I constantly go through a similar process that you will for designing writing assignments. I look forward to seeing what you come up with and, of course, stealing each other's good ideas. The professional website is another multimodal opportunity for you to collect and present your work for this semester. Much like an artist creates a portfolio of his or her best work, scholars and teachers too should gather their work periodically to engage in critical reflection and create a space for sharing their critical work with colleagues, future or current employers, and to simply use as a resource for future use. We will have in-depth instruction on how to set up and organize the space. For example, this is the space where you will share digital images of important moments in your daybook. Finally, we will bookend the semester with an opening informal writing autobiography assignment that will begin your journey toward your final exam assignment, a philosophy of teaching writing. As we explore various concepts of theories, pedagogies, and activities for teaching writing, it's important to take time to gather those thoughts and make some final statements on where you position yourself among them. Teaching philosophies are very common forms of writing, often asked for in job descriptions in various educational settings. Plus, it's just a nice way to develop and affirm your own philosophy toward a particular subject. You may find this similar to the final autobiographical piece you completed in ENGL 501 last semester. This concludes the orientation video where we have reviewed the navigation of our Blackboard course and provided a brief overview of the major assignments in the course. As I stated in the what are we trying to do and how we're trying to do it sections of the syllabus, this will be a process-based course in which you are asked to explore and discover questions and develop initial thoughts about how you might approach teaching or providing professional development on writing. You all come to this course with various backgrounds and various intentions, which I will do my best to connect to through our course content. However, I trust you to think through and share the connections you make to your scholarly and professional interests in order to make this a valuable course. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to working with you again this semester.